SRP Media.
I give you the good water.
Welcome to Made in Brum, and you've just heard The Good Water with a brand new track called Tell Me What to Do. And our guests this week are White Flag Dares, who have a brand new EP out, and this track is taken from it, and it's called Break the Mould. And that was a great track from White Flag Days called Break the Mould. And I'm very pleased to welcome onto the Made in Brum show Rich FX and I'll say it again, and Samuel Rogers. Welcome,
wasn't
Sam.
so difficult. So
well, it's been a long day.
it's a bit of a tongue twister, I know.
Third time on the show, Sam.
Yes, pretty much, man.
So what you been up to?
Started a project called White Flag Days, which you've just heard one of the songs, and it's all going pretty well, man, yeah.
So how long has White Flag Days been going?
We started about halfway through the year. I started coming up with some tracks, just producing them myself on the Mac at home on GarageBand, and then I asked Rich and Chris to get involved and help out, put some beatboxing, a bit of bass on the songs, and then it kind of evolved from that, really. Been jamming and stuff, coming up with slightly different to the recorded versions, because we've been able to play about on the Mac and stuff. And we've been coming up with a live set of Richie's got a loop pedal and he beatboxes and hypes up the crowd and that, and I play guitar and sing, do my usual business, and Chris is just slapping away. We're going over a few old songs that we never done with SRB properly, and we're creating a lot of songs with White Flag Days. So this EP is just like a little taster of like, okay, this is what's to come, because
the last time I spoke to you, I think it's got to be about a year and a half, and you were doing Samuel Rogers' Magnificent Dreams.
Yeah, it's one of them. Like, I've been going solo for a few years, and band members come and go, and it don't quite work out and stuff. I've always played acoustic and stuff, but then obviously when I was messing about at home on the Mac working on tunes, and I got those involved, this like brainwave come to me head about this White Flag Days project, because I was experimenting with different songs, writing in different ways, So it just panned out nicely for us. We've actually kind of took it more serious now.
Brilliant, great to see.
Yeah, and it's good times for us, man, good times.
Okay, so we play another track off your new EP.
This is a song called In Our World. Some great beats from Rich on there. I think this kind of is the best representation of it's how we all work best, I think.
Okay, and that was In Our World.
Yes.
Yeah.
Welcome in our world, man.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Welcome, David.
Another track off your new EP. That's another new track off your EP. Now, I heard that not so long ago on BBC Introducing.
Yeah.
We finished recording that on the Sunday. I sent it in on the Monday and we were on there on the Friday. So, yeah, it's no messing
It
about,
happened
man.
really fast. I mean,
Yeah.
I did the last of my recording, like say on the Sunday, and Sam didn't even tell me or Chris that he was sending it in.
Yeah.
He just sent us
See how we
he
get
sent
on.
us a screenshot of BBC saying we've listened to your track. We're going to play it on Saturday, and we listened to it, and it's like the second track that they played on their show.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, go on, love.
And they did a positive review of it as well.
Yeah, God bless them. And yeah, they had some nice things to say. A nice one, and plenty to come.
Okay, so we're going to play your first Birmingham band choice.
Oh yeah, Streets. Don't mug yourself.
Don't mag yourself.
Don't mag yourself, mate.
A new day, another morning after, leaning back on my chair in a greasy spoon cafeteria. Last night was some beer lariness done our way, but again we're back in the light of day. Chatting, sitting at the wall table, telling jokes, playing with the salt, looking out the window. Girl brings 2 plates of full English over with plenty of scrambled eggs and plenty of fried tomato. Get my phone out, about to give this girl a shout, see if she had a nice time last night uptown. Ask if she fancies trying it again sometime. Then Cal grabs the phone like, oi, 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 oi. Hold it down, boy, your head's getting blurred. I know you can't stop thinking of her. By all means you can vibe with this girl, but just don't mug yourself, that's all, don't mug yourself.
Seriously, mate.
No,
Don't mug yourself.
I mean, I'm no way really, do you know what I mean? I can take it or leave it, believe. And then Calvin's like, oi, you need to hold it down, Jack. Put your phone back, quit staring into space and eat your snack, that's that. She'll want you much more for not hanging on. Stop me if I'm wrong, stop me if I'm wrong. Why should she be the one who decides whether it's off or on or on or off or on? Now the girl's rude, I know she's rude, but she's screwed right through you. You'll be on your knees soon. Hold it down, boy, your head's getting blurred. I know you can't stop thinking of her. By all means you can vibe with this girl, but just don't mug yourself, that's all, don't mug yourself. And I'm like, honestly, it's not like that. You're acting like I'm prancing like a sap, jumping when she claps and that. Oi, do you really think I act whack? Cause I'm telling you, I'm serving the aces and it's game, set and match. Perfectly in control of this goal. I've got the lead role, won't be folding, I'm older than you told. Girl sold, high speed's gold. Game over, too cold. Hold it down, boy, your head's getting blurred. I know you can't stop thinking of her. By all means you can vibe with this girl, but just don't mug yourself, that's all, don't mug yourself. Hold it down, boy, your head's getting blurred. I know you can't stop thinking of her. By all means you can vibe with this girl, but just don't mug yourself, that's all, don't mug yourself.
Oh, yeah. Hold it down, boy, your head's getting blurred. I know you can't stop thinking of her. That girl, is she a smelly on a piece? She must have. Oh,
Oh, no, that's it.
Nothing seems to change. Same old thing every day. Just gets played and replayed in different ways.
And that was The Streets with Don't Mug Yourself, as chosen by Sam and Rich.
SRP Media.
Brothers on the slide, working on the wrong side. What you gonna do? You can't win, so you know you must lose. We know which way you're going. We know which way you're going. folks' name. It's a shame, but ain't no game. We know which way you're going. We know which way you're going.
Slowly sliding, we're doing all that we can. Slowly sliding, but so is the man. Slowly sliding, getting closer day by day. Slowly sliding, gonna put you away.
Brothers on the slide, soon you'll be inside. Know what they'll do to you, make you pay up all you due. We know which way you're going. We know which way you're going.
Slowly sliding, we're doing all that we can. Slowly sliding, but so is the man. Slowly sliding, getting closer day by day. Slowly sliding, gonna put you away.
Which way you going? We know which way you going. We know which way you going. We know.
Sila. Silo. Oba. Susi. My pipe. Your pipe. Yo. Matusi. Si. Kinky. Yo. Put it down, put it down, put it down. Alright. Better believe it. Tell you. Achoo.
We know which way you're going. We know.
And that was Samande with Brothers on the Slide.
Brothers on
Brothers on Slide!
proper funk song.
Yeah, man. It's the only. That's the only track in our set. That's the only cover that we actually do, and it's major inspiration to all of us in the band.
Right,
And I actually sing lead on that track with other tunes as well, because we're starting to bring me in doing some singing, and Sam doing some singing, and I'm back in him, and then he's back in me.
Yeah, we kind of switch it around a lot, so it's quite diverse.
You've just had a big gig at the Sunflower Lounge.
Big Dick Dave. I'm not exaggerating when I'm telling you this. We were
Yeah, you are.
steaming.
Oh,
we
it was off
were
my
steaming.
chops, mate.
So, how did that go? That was your first big one, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's good. It's like our first headline gig, you know, so it's good to get everyone together to finally hear us and what we're about. Because we've only done like a few open mics and whatnot before this. And we did like a couple of festivals in the summer. But, you know, it's good to get the home crowd together, showing what we're, you know,
Some
what we're up to, what we've been
great
doing.
support as
And
well,
it was
man.
great. And
Good
God,
support,
God
man.
bless them all, man. It was
Yeah,
great.
man.
Okay. So, who was the support band?
It was. I forget their names, unfortunately. It's been that long now, to be fair. I can't even remember their names. That's really bad, that, isn't it, really? Hold the phone.
Black Satellite, something, innit?
Yeah.
Black Knight Satellite.
Black Knight Satellite, who actually did an amazing job as well. And they're actually a really, really good band who supported us.
Black Knight Satellite, man. Fair
Yeah,
play
man.
to them, good on them.
You mentioned about doing some festivals in the summer. So, which festivals did you do?
We did Mellow Fest over in Worcester.
Yeah, man.
And
Very mellow, that was.
yeah, it was mellow times, man. And muddy shoes and that, it was great.
I got some trainers to go over my trainers because of how muddy it was.
Yeah, it was good
and
crack.
we couldn't, the cars couldn't
Yeah.
even get it up to the field. It was that muddy, but it was a really good.
Yeah, they're all up
festival.
dancing and everything, having it.
No Shardfest this year
Well,
then, Sam?
I didn't play, but Rich did a bit of
I did a bit
that,
of hosting and beatboxing there. Unfortunately, the weather didn't really help, but I did do like a little 5 minutes on the stage and stuff like that. But it was still a good crack for what it was. It's just unfortunate it didn't go through on the Sunday. That's it.
Yeah, because that got cancelled due to the
Yeah,
weather.
it did because of the weather. Which it's just one of them things, really. God just had a nice little wee on everyone.
Slashed all over Shardfest, man.
Yeah, but that's not the first time it's happened. I remember the first one that you played in 2014. You remember that tropical storm we had?
What else to be playing? What was the other
Coco
first-
Mad.
Coco
Yeah,
Mad,
did Coco
yes.
Mad.
Yeah, that was a good one over in Bourneville. Great vibes there, man. Everyone's nice sunny day in the park. England just beat Sweden as
Oh,
well.
God,
That,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
football fever. We had a great time.
There must
man,
have been
playing
about, I
that.
think, about 2,000 odd people
Yeah,
there. And
yeah, that was a good crowd.
we got on stage just after we qualified to go through to the semis. So everyone's in amazing, like big
Yeah.
high
I opened
hopes.
up with 3 lines on the shirt, man. It was great fun. Loved it when
From after that, it was
Yeah, the
it was
feel
some
good
great.
factor.
It was a good set, man. It was a
Happy
really good
days.
set.
Okay, so we're going to have another track off your EP.
we haven't played it live yet, but we, looking to chuck in the set sometime. This
Mm-hmm.
one's called We Still Wonder. Bit of a mystical tune, so get your heads around.
Okay, so that was another track off your brand new EP.
We
We dare ya.
We dare to have a listen.
Why don't you tell people out there how they can get hold of this EP?
It's available on, Spotify and Apple Music, Deezer, Google Play, all that stuff at the minute. We're planning to get some CDs done, for the gigs, knock them out.
Yeah, knock a few CDs out.
So they got the physical edition, but that's how, and YouTube and all that. So it's out there to this too,
You haven't been together long, so how did you start? How did you get together? How did you form the band?
Well, we've done a few gigs a few years ago when I was doing the Magnificent Dreams. I had like the little side project. We've done a couple of gigs as MDFX, where it was like me, Rich and Chris. We've done like a gig in Sheffield and somewhere else.
And it always worked. To be fair, it was just a good crack, and it was just a different take on the band and how you originally did it with a band with a drummer.
Yeah.
And then I came in doing my beatboxing, and it was visually, it was like it was good for the crowd, because it was like, all right, the beats are coming, but there's the three of them, and we generated some great sound just from like the three of us.
Okay, so when did that start to be official?
Well, when I was working at home just on some tunes on my Mac, and then I asked the lads to come in and just help out on beats, and then we were just like, oh, this sound good, let's have a jam and that. But in fact, I remember I had a festival booked, but I didn't have a group or anything at the time. I was just solo. I finished with the Magnificent Dreams and whatnot, and I kind of asked the lads. I was like, oh, get something together for this, and then it all kind of sort of stemmed from there. We did the gig and it was great, and we were like, oh, well, come on, let's
give it a go.
Let's take it a bit more serious. And then White Flag Dares was born out of it. And
could you set up the Facebook page, May?
Yeah, that was just kind of let everyone know, like, this is what we're doing behind the scenes, and
we're back on the scene.
We're back, we're in business, and we're good to go. We want to play to as many people as possible. We've got creating different kinds of music together with loads of different influences, and if people want to get involved and
we all
work on tracks.
We all come from different backgrounds of music. I think, and that's what our strength really is built on, and our music and the way we carry ourselves.
We know it's from the Grey Man pub. We all just drinking there and have a chat.
Just from the pub. That's how it's just from the pub.
It's nice to know that there's guys like you out there that are creating music. Places like Chardin, Kingshurst, that during the 60s, this was the area to be for musicians.
Well, we're trying to make it,
bringing it back.
The one thing we are lacking is a music venue.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, there's a few in the Birmingham City Centre and that, but it'd be good to have one down in Neck of the Woods.
We need one in North Birmingham.
Yeah.
We've got so many bands over this. I mean, I can name 15 bands that are currently active that have to go into town to play.
Let's get it buzzing, man.
Absolutely. Okay, so we're going to have another band choice. Now, I love this next choice.
I think we love it and all.
Oh, we love it a lot. But this one, Musical Youth, pass the Dutchie, man. Thank you.
This generation rules the nation with version. Music and some full of love. Songs to really make you rub and scrub.
Pass the dutchie on the left hand side. Pass the dutchie on the left hand side. It a go bun.
Give me the music, make me jump and fun.
It a go done.
Give me the music, make me walk in the
It was a cool and lonely, breezy afternoon.
How does it feel when you got no food?
And you could feel it 'cause it was the month of
How
June.
does it feel when you got no food?
So I left my gate and went out for a walk.
How does it feel when you got no food?
As I passed the dreadlocks camp, I heard them
How
say,
does it feel when you got no food?
pass the dutchie on the left hand side. Pass the dutchie on the left hand side. It a go bun.
Give me the music, make me jump and fun.
It a go done.
Give me the music, make me rock in the dawn. Bang bang middling, bang middling, bang 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 middling, bang middling, middling, bang. Hey.
So I stopped to find out what was going
How
on.
does it feel when you got no food?
'Cause the spirit of Jah, you know he leads you
How does
on.
it feel when you got no food?
There was a ring of jets and the session was there in
How
swing.
does it feel when you got no food?
And you could feel the chill as I seen and heard them
How
say,
does it feel when you got no food?
pass the dutchie on the left hand side. Pass the dutchie on the left hand side. It a go
Give
fun.
me the music, make me jump and fun.
It a a done.
Give me the music, make me
Jalo.
rockin' at the dance. Me say listen to the drum and me say listen to the bass. Give me little music, make me wind up me waist. Me say listen to the drum and me say listen to the bass. Give me little music, make me wind up me waist. I say
Pass the dutchie on the left hand side. Pass the dutchie on the left hand side. It a go bun.
give me the music, make me jump and prance.
It a go done.
Give me the music, make me
Jalo.
rockin' at the dance. You play it on the radio, and so me say we a go hear it on the stereo. And so me know we a go play it on the disco. And so me say we a go hear it on the stereo.
Pass the dutchie on the left hand side. Pass the dutchie on the left hand side. It a go bun.
Give me the music, make me jump and prance.
It a go done.
Give me the music, make me
Jalo.
rockin' at the dance.
On the left hand side. 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 On the left hand side.
Say east, say west,
On the
say
left
north
hand side.
This is gonna really
On
make
the
me
left
jump
hand
and jump.
side.
Say east, say west,
On the
say
left
north
hand
and
side.
south. This is gonna really make me jump and jump.
SRP Media. Why did you come just to send me away? Then you threw it all out the back door, out in the pouring rain. Please just take what you want, leave me on my own. Please just take what you want, leave me on my own. What about all the plans? They were gonna see the day, and I would've died for you, man. Such a shame you don't feel the same. So please just take what you want, leave me on my own. Please just take what you want, leave me on my own. Please just take what you want, leave me on my own. Please just take what you want, leave me on my own.
Times they come, they go, but we still have hope that we'll get something. Times I take a shot, but we still have hope that we'll get something. Take a shot, you my friend. You my friend.
Welcome back. You've just heard 2 tracks from the We Dare Yet EP called Leave Me On My Own and They Come, They Go.
Great tracks. So let's talk about your recording process, doing new songs. So who does the words? Do you have a separate person who writes the music?
I remember this EP, it was kind of stuff I've worked on. So I wrote the songs pretty much. But as the band, we're kind of collectively working together and writing new stuff as we go along, as we rehearse, like, you know.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's very creative, but I've got lads around to help out on them, like, so, yeah, plenty
It was
going on.
good the way we record. Well, we say good. It was different the way we recorded them. I don't know how other people are recording at home, but we just had the Mac and we used Dre beats or beats by even Beats by Dre anymore. It's just beats.
Yeah.
We used the headphones. We used the microphone from the wire to record the vocals and record the beats that I put down on the track, and it came out quite. It came out better than I expected, to be fair, considering it was a home project, and like all the production was really done by Sam and mixed down by Sam, and it came out better than we ever expected it to.
We had Adam Nightingale help out on Bright the Mould. He added a few bits, so there was a bit of a collaboration there, but the other tracks on there pretty much just...
I'll tell you what I'd like to know, because obviously you've recorded with studios before, you've recorded songs with Gavin Monaghan. Did you enjoy recording it better on your own, or prefer to go to a studio?
I'd say the thing with on our own is, you know, we got the time to work on the tracks. You go in the studio, you're kind of against the clock, you paid for the room and stuff, you know what I mean? You got to get stuff down there and then, but having it at home, you know, I could go to it any time, you know, I'd be sitting in my pants and eating my cornflakes and in the morning and working on them, and, yeah, obviously, so, yeah, it's just good fun to be able to do it in our own time and experiment with the tools on the softwares and that, you know, try things a bit different. So I've done them in the past where I've just, you know, wrote songs traditionally on the guitar.
You've got 6 tracks on the EP.
Yeah.
So have you got any that hasn't made the EP that you maybe release in the future?
Yeah, there's plenty. We've got plenty in the pipeline. This is just a little introduction to what we're doing.
We're in the process of choosing tracks for our next EP that we'll hopefully start recording by the end of the year.
Okay, so
Proper.
we're going to have another Birmingham band. Now, this is a local band. Now, obviously, you've got a connection to this, Sam. And I love this band. Talk to us about your connection and then introduce the track. And
Yeah,
the band.
the guitarist, good young lad, Liam Dakin. He's kind of my cousin in a way. Kind of. Like, you know, he goes from like me other distant family. Yeah. But, you know, he's a good lad and a good bunch of lads of the Claws, you know, got some good tunes, rocky.
Oh, a great band, a good band.
So, yeah, big up to them, man, and all
Have you ever done a gig with the Claws?
Yeah, a long time ago, man. I did one, but the Actress with them,
they
supported us and had the band and stuff like the SRB.
Introduce the track then for us,
Yeah,
Sam.
this one's for you. lot turning Japanese, and it's called Tokyo.
A sudden epidemic originating in the Midlands is being described as the biggest nightlife craze seen in years. It entices those in search for recreation instead of prohibition, liberation over mere satisfaction, desire or dust. In a recent briefing, said epidemic has been hailed as public enemy number one to youth culture in our society. This comes after reports of a new craze, a craze never seen before, a craze called Tokyo.
Seeing through you, can you see for a minute tonight? Down low, I wanna lose control or dig a deeper hole that's blue. Satisfied because whatever you gave me's made me feel alive. Two-tone lover dressed in black and white, thinking you're one of a kind when you're on Tokyo's finest. Dig a deeper hole that's blue. I look around the room but all I see is you. I don't know what to do that makes the needle hit the groove. Don't know what this is that makes me feel so fly. Two-tone leather dressed in black and white. I look around the room and all I see is you. I don't know what you do that makes the needle hit the groove. I don't know what this is that makes me feel so fly. A two-tone leather dressed up in your black and white. Do you feel it now? 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 Now, now. Oh, sky high, I'm seeing through you. Can you see for a man tonight? Down low, well I wanna lose control or dig a deeper hole that's blue.
The Claws with Tokyo. Great band, great track. And it just leaves me now to thank Rich and Sam for joining us on this week's Made in Brum. Thanks for joining us, guys.
Thank you, Dave. Thanks for having us.
Dave Brave, fun as always. Thank
Yeah,
you.
third time on the show, Sam.
Yeah, man.
I'm going to have to start paying you appearance money, I think. Your last final track is a track that's been an inspiration to you. Now, this is a great choice. I really got to say, this is brilliant.
This has been an inspiration to me and Sam for years and years, and it's just it's the one and only, the godfather of soul, Mr. Dynamite, James Brown. Papa's got a brand new bag.
Papa's in the swing. You ain't too hip, but that new breed thing. You ain't no drag. Papa's got a brand new bag. Come here, brother, and get this crazy scene. It's not too fancy, but it's fine and pretty clean. It ain't no drag. Papa's got a brand new bag. It's a jack. He's doing the fly. Don't play him cheap, 'cause you know he ain't shy. He's doing the monkey, the mashed potatoes, jump back jack, see you later, alligator. Come here, sister. Papa's in the swing. You're too hip now, but I can dig the new breathing. He ain't no drag. He's got a brand new bag. But Papa, you're doing the jack. Papa, you're doing the jack. You're doing the twist. Just like this. He's doing the fight every day and every night. The thing, like the boomerang. Hey, come on. Hey, hey, come on. Hey, set it up tight. Out of sight. Come on, see what you know. Come on.
Back of my head, somebody said, blue's gonna make your head sore. Look up the sky, darken your eyes, the blues ain't a bad thing anymore. Happy 'cause I'm blue, 'cause I'm blue, 'cause I'm blue. I said I'm happy 'cause I'm blue. 'Cause I'm blue, 'cause I'm blue. I reckon someday the sun will say, blues come all into the dawn. 'Cause blue is the sea, so take it from me, the blues ain't a bad thing anymore. Happy 'cause I'm blue, 'cause I'm blue, 'cause I'm blue. I said I'm happy 'cause I'm blue, 'cause I'm blue, 'cause I'm blue. The people are slow, they don't really know just what your blue eyes are for. But one single kiss can set me ablaze. The blues ain't a bad thing anymore.